Moment if ever Steph goes down, he could take the role. So we'll have to see about that if it ever happens, which I'm hoping it doesn't, because that wouldn't be good for the Warriors. The Dallas Mavericks, we got for strengths, great defense, good passing, rebounding team, very healthy. Weakness, they do have a regressing offense. Seth Curry kind of helped out on the bench in the offense. Ever since he's left, the trade hasn't really helped that much. Team chemistry is a problem. They don't have much scoring options behind Luka Doncic, so if he ever gets hurt, it would be devastating for their playoff chances, and most likely they'll go downhill, so we don't really kind of want that to happen for the Maverick fans. And then we got the Nuggets here, Denver Nuggets. They're also a very underrated team. Their defense is good. Offense, ball movement, passing, and shot creation. The only weakness is the health and chemistry. Some other guys have been out. The chemistry has been lacking. Sorry about that, I got my finger in the way. The chemistry and health have been lacking, and yeah, but otherwise that, if they could stay healthy and they can kind of develop their game, they'll be really dangerous. Alright, for the West, we got the Timberwolves, kind of one of the surprise teams, but not really. They've always had a solid team, they just haven't put it together. But this season it looks like it. Their strengths is great offense, good defense, very consistent. Their bench is great. It's one of the best in the NBA. They're really good at rebounding and shot creation as well. Their weakness is health and chemistry. They are a team that could really shock the NBA and have a postseason run, honestly, very likely. See, this is one of the best Timberwolves teams we've seen in a long time and could go down as the best since KG and the '04 Timberwolves. The Timberwolves haven't been good since KG left in 04. This would be a good building block for them. And if they make a run, it would be great for our Timberwolves. So we'll see about that. And then number 8, we got the LA Clippers. Kind of a avid fan of the Clippers, but I haven't been watching them lately. Probably because there's so many question marks in this team. With a weak Western Conference this year, a team like the Clippers could sneak in, So the Lakers not doing so good. This is going to be our 8 seed. I think it's pretty much locked up. We'll have to see, but it'll be interesting, nevertheless, to see the Clippers. Great bench, solid defense, and great spacing team. They have so many weaknesses, and we're going to kind of go over almost every single one. And this is probably why this team will suffer in the playoffs. Terrible passing and shot creation. Staying healthy, 0 scoring threats. They have my guy Amir Coffey from the University of Minnesota. I mean, he isn't really a scoring threat, but he's more of one of their solid kind of depth pieces. I feel like he's a good player. He just kind of hasn't proved himself lately. He is a scoring option. He's as inconsistent at scoring as this whole entire team is. I mean, it's hard because a lot of their players are college players that are kind of trying to fit into this new role, and they're just going to be very inconsistent at scoring. One night you'll have a guy that you'll think is really good, the next night he'll underperform, and it won't be so good. So, yeah, I mean, their offense will cost them in the playoffs. Obviously, PG and Kawhi are injured for the season, and it's not really confirmed, but it's probably safe to say they're probably not going to play when they make it to the playoffs. So their raw rookie talent and bench pieces will try to pick up the slack, but will most likely not be enough. The Western Conference at the bottom is very weak, but when you look at the top of the Western Conference, it's a very hard, loaded conference, and no chance for the Clippers. I don't want to stretch my video out to 15 minutes. It's going to be a long one. Let's see if I can hurry up. Strengths, good ball movement, great at scoring. Good at movement, weakness, some hard defense and shot creation for our Heat. You got the Philadelphia 76ers, one of my other favorite teams. I mean, they used to be, but they're kind of at the bottom right now with me. Strengths, great offense, solid defense, good rebounding team, great duo for if we got James Harden, Joel Embiid duo. Chemistry and ball movement, shot creation is their weakness. I always go for the underdogs, so my Philadelphia 76ers. As much as I want you guys to get a championship, I'm not going to win it, fortunately. We should have kept my guy Seth Curry. I'm sorry, he's an underrated player, but I like him. Strengths, scoring great, defense is good, rebounding, great rebounding, good rebounding game, consistent, healthy. Their weakness, one-trick pony. And I mean, if Giannis gets hurt, this team is screwed. And team chemistry is still lacking, but it's a contending team, to say the least. And then we got the Chicago Bulls. They were in first. I think they fell to fourth, surprisingly. My guy Mason likes this team. I kind of had to go easy on this team because, fortunately, they're young, but I love this team. They have 4 good players in Zach LaVine. They have they have Locamore. I can't really say his name. And then they have my guy. Picked up him in free agency. They have what is his name? I can't even think of his name anymore. But they're a high scoring volume and great rebounding team. Weakness is defense, spacing, and consistent as a team. I mean, Chicago's so hard with all the good players. We'll see, but I think they can make a run. Now, this is my favorite team, the Celtics. Love this team. Always have been a diehard fan. This is my team right here. Strength, solid defense, great perimeter shooter. One of the best NBA duos with the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Controversial, but it is. Weakness, terrible ball movement, spacing, shot creation, which are huge problems that need to be fixed if this team really wants to make a postseason run. And it might be now or never for the Celtics. Unfortunately, trade rumors have been heating up with Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. I don't want any one of them to get traded. They're good players, I think. So we'll see. So this year might have to count. See the drama with the fit of Tatum and Brown, but watching them play, they can definitely fit and work together. So there's been drama with that, but they're two good players that have different styles, and I feel like they will fit in. And I feel like they're not really much of a problem. I think that might have been blown out of proportion by the media. The Cleveland Cavaliers strengths. Rookies are scoring and playing solid defense, while the vets are picking up the slack. The resurgence of Kevin Love and coming off the bench helps also a lot for their team. Their bench is very weak, other than Kevin Love. Unfortunately, they need to get a spacer like D'Angelo Russell to get everyone involved, because their vets and rookies have not developed or played that kind of role. They don't really have a true sharp passer or slash shooter. So they need like a Seth Curry type, someone who can just come and pass, get everyone involved, get the team going. That's about it for them. Toronto Raptors. Yeah, this team, I had to put that on there. They are a lot more questions than answers. It's a very young, unknown team. A lot of people put them dead last in the East. They've been performing on expectations that no one really was expecting. They've been a lot better than most teams, unfortunately. The East, I was predicting them at 11 this year, and a lot of people were putting them at the bottom. We thought the East would be a little bit stronger at the bottom of the 8, but it hasn't, so this team has snuck up there. So rookies and veterans, NBA players improving every game, chemistry with the players is improving every game. That's their strengths. Weakness. Who is their number one? Yeah, you could easily say they don't have one. They are lack of consistency. They will be they will be beating a playoff team by 30, and then go on to lose to the worst team in the league. Very raw and young talent. How will this team perform under the pressure? Clearly, they're not doing so well right now under the pressure, and playoffs are like a whole different animal. So we don't really know. So they are a big question mark down in the 8th seed. Like the Clippers, you just don't know. You can't really predict these teams. It'll be wild to see. The Brooklyn Nets. Weakness defense. Weakness is defense, staying healthy and being consistent. Strength, one of the best big three with Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, and my guy Seth Curry. Their bench depth is very good. The Brooklyn Nets looking to make a run with obviously Simmons, Durant, and Curry. It's a solid big three, and I hope that Seth Curry can develop his game a little bit more. And yeah, we'll see about these NBA teams. I'm just gonna go and say for the East, I'll probably have the Heat in the West. I might have I think I'll pick. I want to say Timberwolves. I'll say the Timberwolves to get to the Western Conference Finals. I'll take that take. It could be likely. And then for the finals, I'll just have the Suns, because I ain't choosing any of these other teams. It'll be controversial. Other than the Suns, these other teams are a little bit subpar to me. But make sure to like and subscribe. Road to 100K. Sorry, this has kind of been a long video, but kind of wanted to wrap my head around this. Get the thumbs up. I'll see you guys next video. Make sure to tune in for next content. Peace.